Hello everyone, welcome to RoboticQA. So today we will see GitHub Copilot and different models available inside a GitHub Copilot. Okay, so what really happened like when you hit the tab in the Copilot? So that we will understand in detail. So choosing the right model helped you to get the most out of the Copilot. So many people struggle like, okay, Copilot is not working, or it is not giving me the correct output, or it is not fixing my code. Okay, so we'll see like how to use different model, what is the purpose of each model, when to use which model. Okay, so let's see like first understand what is GitHub Copilot. Okay, and what is the model inside it. So GitHub Copilot is the you can consider it as a car. Okay, so it is like in real time it help to write the code, suggest the code, modify the code, fix the code, review. It does lots of things, but how it does? Okay, to understand that, if it see here, this car is a GitHub Copilot and its engine is a model. So for example, GPT 4.1. Okay, so based on this engine, this car will give the performance. So similarly, based on the model, GitHub Copilot will give the response. So many people like they don't know, like they ask some question and they just randomly select any model and they keep using this, and they don't get whatever they are looking for. Okay, so let's see what are the, now you understood what is model, right? So what are the models available in the Copilot as of today? So there are different models available like GPT 4.1, 4.5, 4.0, O1, O3, O3 mini, O4 mini. All these are from the OpenAI. Okay, and these also are available in ask mode, edit mode, and in agent mode. Some of the models are not available. So for example, here if you see GPT 4.5, it is not available in agent mode. Similarly, O1 is not available, O3 is not available, 03 mini is not available, 04 mini is not available. Okay, similarly there are some models are there from Anthropic. Okay, so like Cloudy, Opus 4, Sonnet 3.5, 3.7, 3.7 Thinking. Okay, then Sonnet 4, and there are two from Google also like Gemini 2.5 Pro, and one more is like Gemini 2.0 Flash. Okay, so but all these models are not available in all the modes. Okay, I'll just show where these modes are there. Okay, and where we can change this model. Okay, I'm taking example of VS Code, but you can correlate it with different IDs also. So let me go to VS Code, and I have installed the Copilot extension. So if I just type here Copilot, you will see the Copilot extension and GitHub Copilot. But once you install this one, it will not work directly. Okay, you need to log in actually. Okay, so first time when you open the extension, it will ask you to log in with Gmail to create free account, or if you have like paid version, you can use that. And on the top right, you see icon, click here. So here these are the different mode like ask mode, agent mode, and edit mode. So if I go to ask mode, and right side only we'll see the model. So I have the free version. So in this free, I can see only one is from Google, one is from Anthropic, and other from the OpenAI. Okay, total 5. But if I go to agent mode, you see I can see only 3 models here. Okay, GPT 4.1, 4.0, Sonnet. Okay, so that's the difference. Okay, so all models are not available in each mode. Okay, different mode will have a different models available. Again, it's another combination is there, like are you using free version of Copilot, or you are using pay pro plus business, enterprise account. So let's see that also. So this table shows like which model is available in which version. So you can go to your column. Let's say if you are using free, you will have these versions only like 4.1, then 4.0, okay, mini, 03 mini, and Cloud Sonnet 3.5, and Gemini 2.0 Flash. Okay, so if you are using enterprise version or Pro Plus, you will have all the model access. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now go to model multiplier. Okay, and after this we are talking about the very important topic, when to use which model. So don't miss out this video, and please subscribe to the channel so that you will get the notification also, because I'll be creating lots of content on AI and how to use it effectively. So here if you see, what is here model multiplier. So there are two columns. One is the, let's say you have a paid plan, either it is pro plus, business, enterprise, and one is free. Okay, so let's take an example of GPT 4.1. So here when you ask something to Copilot, what Copilot is doing, it is taking your request, it is sending to model is taking that request. Okay, consider it is one API request, and it process and give the output response. Okay, so when you are using the paid plan, and if you are using GPT 4.1, so your request will not get counted. Let's say you are doing code review, code refactoring, writing the code, fixing the code issues. Okay, your request will not get counted because you already paid in the plan. Okay, so all the requests are free here. Okay, but if you are using free version, so every request, whatever the input you give to Copilot, so that will be considered as a one request. Let's say I ask something to Copilot, what is playwright, and hit enter button, so it will utilize one. So let's say in free version we have some limited request available, right? So one will get deducted. So that's how it works. So if you take the GPT 4.5, so each request will consume the 50 multiplier, means 50 request it will consume. Okay, so again it is not like I can send the 50 instructions to Copilot. Okay, so let's say if you are asking generic question, okay, based on its complexity, it may consider, let's say I'm asking Copilot, could you please fix all the errors in the my project. Your project is very big, complex, and you are using agent mode. So what will happen in agent mode, the Copilot will send multiple requests. If it send 2 requests, it will consume 50 request, actually 50 request usage. Okay, multiplier it is used for like how much you are using, how much APIs are getting hitted, because the number of API hits to the model, the company have to pay for that, right? So this is how it considers. So if I ask to fix all the issues, it may send 10 requests. So 10 into 50, those many will get occupied. Okay, that's how it works. And in free version anyway these models are not available, but whatever are available, each request will be considered as a one, and you will see like mini has 033. So that's how it works. So let me show you how it works. So this is a free version, right? So let me go to ask mode, and if you click on the down, you will see the usage actually, because free version has some limitation and it get resetted monthly. So chat and code completion. So if I ask something like generic question, it will be considered chat. So current utilization is 70.2. Okay, 70.2. So let me ask, what is playwright? And it was 70.1, right? And let's see what happened now. 70.2. So here when you get a response, you see your usage got increased 70.6. Similarly, if I ask code completion, it may again increase. Okay, so that's how the usage get calculated. Okay, next is very important topic now, don't miss out this one. So recommended model by task. Okay, when to use which model. So if you are using general purpose coding and writing, you can go with the GPT 4.1. okay, and it has agent mode, visual. Okay, so for GPT 4.5 it is for deep reasoning and debugging. Okay, so if you have to debug something which is like you are not able to fix it, okay, and if you use the GPT 4.1, you will not Copilot will not work there. It will work for very simple task, but not for like deep reasoning and debugging is required. Okay, so if you see multi-step reasoning and complex code generation, so other model will fail, let's say GPT-4, but this will work. Again, 4o is for general purpose. So there are for general purpose also, it fast completion and visual input understanding, so it will give the response very quickly. Okay, again this 0103 also is for deep reasoning, and if you want to solve the problem step by step and do the deep logic analysis, you go with the 0. Okay, so again if you go to 03 mini and 04 mini, these will give the very fast response with a simple and repetitive task. Okay, quick response for code snippet, explanation, prototype. So these are like okay, if you are not looking for like deep reasoning or anything, you just want to write some utility related to Excel utility, CSV utility, XML utility, I'm just giving the example, so you can go with these models. Okay, don't use like Cloudy Sonnet and ask like simple questions. Okay, you are wasting your usage actually. Okay, so next we'll go with Cloudy Optis 4. So deep reasoning and debugging, complex problem solving, challenges, sophisticated reasoning. Okay, then Sonnet 3.5 is fast. It will give the fast response with simple and repetitive task. Again, if you want to do deep reasoning and debugging, go with 3.7, Sonnet 4 or 2.5 Pro. Okay, and very interesting if you are working with diagrams and screenshots, okay, real-time response and visual reasoning of UI, so then this Gemini 2.0 Flash is the good choice. Okay, if you are asking Copilot, okay, take this image and okay, so let's say some input form, and you ask, okay, could you please generate the React code for this one. Okay, and if you use the GPT 4.1, it will not work. Okay, it is not created for it. Okay, so you have to pick the right model for right requirement. Okay, so next we'll see general purpose. Okay, so you need to use the model for like coding, writing, not the complex one, but like simple. So you can use these models like GPT 4.1, GPT 4o, Cloud Sonnet 3.7, Gemini 2.5 Flash, 04 mini. Okay, why it is good? So it is a reliable default for most coding and writing tasks, fast, accurate, and work well across languages and framework. Okay, second, if you take it, delivers GPT-4 level performance with lower latency. Okay, and this Cloud Sonnet, it will produce clear, structured output format, follows formatting instruction, maintain consistency. Okay, then Gemini 2.0 Flash, fast and cost effective, well suited for quick question, short code snippet, and lightweight writing task. Okay, and the 04 mini is like optimized for speed, cost efficiency, ideal for real-time suggestions with low code usage. Down I have given some when you can use if you want to write or review function, short line, code difference, or if you want to generate documentation for your code, generate comments, summarize your code. Okay, or explain the error or unexpected behavior quickly, working in non-English programming environment. So these are the some tasks. Okay, simple like coding tasks or writing tasks, general purpose, you can use these of the models. Next, go with the fast help with a simple and repetitive task. So now if you want like quick response, okay, you don't want to wait, okay, then you can go with these models. Okay, 04 mini, it gives a quick and cost effective model for repetitive and simple coding tasks, offer clear and concise suggestions. 03 mini, it provides low latency, accurate response, great for real-time suggestion and code walkthrough. Then we have a Cloudy Sonnet 3.5, balanced fast response with quality output, ideal for small tasks and lightweight code explanation. Gemini 2.0 Flash is extremely low latency and multi-model support whenever available. Okay, and these are the some tasks you can perform using these models. Write or edit small function or utility code, ask questions, syntax or language suggestion, prototype ideas with minimum setup, get fast feedback on simple prompt or edit. Okay, again, like, this doesn't mean you can go use the other model. Other model will also give response, but okay, you will be charged more, or if you are using simple model for complex tasks, it will not give the correct output. Now coming to the deep reasoning and debugging. Okay, so here most of the people struggle. Okay, they want to debug complex issues with context across multiple files, because in a framework you will have lots of files there. Okay, hundred of files, thousands of lines of code. So if you take the basic model which is for simple task and you do the debugging, it will not fix your issue. Okay, so when you want to debug complex issues with context across multiple files, okay, because my one file is extending another, that is implementing another file, so there is a relation, right, between each other, multiple files. So other models will not understand your context properly. So you can go with these models. GPT 4.5, it deliver consistent result for multi-step logic, long context tasks and complex reasoning, ideal for debugging and planning. So if you want to debug, go with this one, GPT 4.5. O3, it is strong at algorithm design, system debugging and architectural decision. So it balances performance and reasoning. So 0, it is excels at deliberate, structured reasoning and deep analysis. So it is good for performance tuning and problem solving. So Cloud Sonnet 3.7, it provides hybrid reasoning that adapt to both fast task and deeper thinking. So Cloud Sonnet 4 improves on 3.7 with more reliable competitions and smarter reasoning under pressure. Optus 4 is Anthropic most powerful model, strong at strategy, debugging and multi-layered logic. Okay, and Gemini 2.5 Pro is advanced reasoning across long context and scientific or technical analysis. So you can go with the Gemini 2.5 Pro. Here are some of the tasks where you can use the above models. So debugging complex issues with complex context across multiple file, refactoring the large or interconnected code base, plan feature or architecture across layer, weight trade-off between libraries, pattern or workflow, or analyze logs, performance data or system behavior. Okay, I hope it is clear. Let me go to next one, working with visuals, diagrams and screenshot. Okay, so these are the models are very good. Okay, I like this Gemini 2.0 Flash. Okay, but you can experiment with these two. GPT 4.0 is support image input, great for interpreting screenshot or debugging UI issues with visual context. Other model will not understand your screenshot or able to read your screenshot, but this model does. Gemini 2.0 Flash, it fast multi-model, optimized for real-time interaction, useful for feedback on diagram, visual prototype and UI layouts. So for example, if you give some diagram screenshot to this Gemini 2.0 and ask, okay, can you do some improvement or what can be improved in this diagram, it will give the response. So some of the tasks you can do with these two models is ask question about diagram, screenshot, UI component, get feedback on visual draft or workflow, understand front-end behavior from visual context. So if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe so that you will not miss my upcoming AI videos.